first half on a 9-0 run to take the 4-point lead into halftime.
Well, you mentioned the 0 for 4 for Washington outside the arc. They've been getting it in the paint like this. Their paint points are 24 now out of their 36. They haven't missed many shots inside. They're shooting better than 52%.
Uriafin is 7 of 8 from the floor. Colson turns the corner. Mitchell is open and cashes in with a 3.
Once you get past the break, you got to have your feet organized. And Kelsey Mitchell does such a good job, and Colson puts it right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Sykes into Boston. Handoff Uriafin. No whistle either way. Citron is open, and she splashes home a 3. It's Washington's first.
See, that brings balance and stretches that Indiana defense a little bit. Let's see what they do about keeping the ball out of the paint and if they'll change what they're doing on the post entries.
Another offensive rebound as Mitchell can't hit the 3, but she was fouled on her way down. So Mitchell will head to the line for 3 throws here. Mitchell's been a little uncharacteristically off from the foul line at 74% coming into tonight.
There's only 4 ways you can miss. Long, short, left, right. She's been short. She's on target.
And now a message from Central Midwest Carpenters.
And you have to have a routine at the free throw line, which Kelsey Mitchell has a very distinct one. As you see a couple of players checking out the stat sheet. Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark.
Uriafin. Here is shot clock down to 5. Oh, that face-up game. It is beautiful from Kiki Uriafin.
She is having a game. 8 for 10.
Sasha Howard played only 5 first half minutes. She's back on the floor. Offenses have been engaged for both teams to start the second half. Colson working on the rookie. Skip past Mitchell. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell on the attack. And can't get the bounce. And Sykes touchdown.
Uriafin has 2 personal fouls, so she's going to continue to stay aggressive here.
Lexi Hull pops free and knocks down a 3. There's some frustration from that Washington sideline because there appeared to be an inadvertent whistle. And Colson was asked to hand the ball back, and then they gave it back to her. And Hull just lost her defender as Citron gets Hull into the air, and she's called. Mitchell whips it back for Boston. Boston extra pass. Colson fires and hits.
Play through the nail, reverse it. It's a great time to take the 3.
This is Indiana's largest lead. They're 3 of 3 from the 3-point line in the third. And Howard there to wrestle it away.
Got numbers.
3 on 2. Hull on the drive. Hull on the spin. And the foul is. Mitchell puts on the brakes. Colson, bounce pass. Charging Howard, gets the foul call. Minutes and 2 seconds here in the third quarter. And Howard knocks down the first. And she's knocks down the pair. Indiana is 7 of 9 from the line here tonight. That's 78%. First double-digit lead here for either team. Sykes trying to spin off Boston. Sykes the left hand and lays it in.
Does such a good job keeping her dribble alive on that penetration.
Sykes' first bucket of the night. She missed her first 5. Boston walled off there by Dolson. Hull, kick out. Colson. In there.
Second and third level so well.
So Indiana, who took just 4 free throws in the first half. This is attempt number 7 of the third quarter, will keep possession. Colson 2 of 3 from. little behind Boston that time. Boston inside. Howard, left hand. Buckets here of the evening gives Indiana their largest lead. The Fever have gone up by 12. Indiana was down by 5 late in the second quarter as Iriafin grabs that one and puts it home.
She's tough now. She has been a tough competitor inside. Very capable shot maker.
Mitchell can't answer with a deep 2 on the other end. And I think the thing that stands out both about her and Citron, oftentimes you see rookies and they have a little rookie edge to them, even the talented ones. These two look so smooth, so poised. Stolzek can't connect from the mid-range, and Hull pulls it down for Indiana. Wilson just blows by Melvin. Mitchell, extra pass, it's Hull!
That's KYP, knowing your personnel. It's a great lead by Mitchell.
Wilson was a little slow to get up, maybe favoring that wrist. She has gone through the gauntlet of injuries here in the first few games of her Indiana Fever career. Ball into traffic. Bonner the crossover. Mitchell dancing, firing.
That's good D by Melvin right there. She didn't let Mitchell get to her left hand. Kept her on the same side of the floor.
Sykes has been held to just 6 points tonight, a 22 per game scorer here in the early going in 2025. Enksler feeds inside. Beautiful pass to Sykes, who lays it in with a foul.
What an incredible scoring.
Morris Unity Plaza has been such a great addition here to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's part of the renovations that began in 2020 here in this building. Make it far more than just a basketball court, but really an entire space for all of downtown Indianapolis.
Just embraces what the city is all about here. About basketball and about the state of Indiana.
Had that 3-ball block. Dantas the offensive rebound. McDonald from way outside. Bonner battling, and Enksler touched that one last. Cole working the baseline in a pretty reverse.
Lipsy Hull just takes what the defense gives.
It just felt like at some point last year, right around the midway point of the season, the game just really started to slow down and click for her as Bonner comes up with a steal.
That was a dig on the post.
Bonner on the blow-by. Austin got a piece. Bonner thought she was fouled. Oh, but McDonald took it away. Wrap-around pass, and Bonner right place, right time.
Bonner's got to be careful. She already has one technical from the first half.
That time in a roundabout way, it paid off because she was so far behind the play that when McDonald stole it, she was open underneath the buckets. Bonner has 9 points tonight, a third straight nice game from Luana Bonner. Edward crossing over Boston, and Boston's called for her fourth.
That's a tough take by Edwards. Both voices active in practice. Rima Christmas, the other assistant. I mean, this is a really good group. Tully Bevilacqua sitting on the second row.
Keith Porter, who is a part of the staff as well as the player development coach, who spent his last 2 years in Connecticut. A lot of high IQ on that bench. Austin will stay on the floor with the 4 fouls.
They bring the double.
McDonald hits a 3.
I mean, that's just instinctive. McDonald knows on the weak side to get in the slot, get in her vision. Really nice pass by Boston.
Fever have hit double-digit threes for the first time this year. Melvin can't finish inside. McDonald trying to keep pouring it on. Just backtracking.
Plus 22 on the plus-minus right now. The only thing that Indiana's missing is they only have one drawn in the face. Good sportsmanship right there for the two of them to Shake it off.
Citron's been held to 5 points here tonight. He is a 14-point per game scorer. Second among all rookies behind just Paige Beckers. Now Dantas is called for the foul.
To the line.
Austin missing on the first. They had 8 points all in the first half. When you talk about this young core, you really ought to include Shakira Austin in it as well. Although she misses the pair there. Ainksler with the rebound. Austin, the third pick back in 2022, has dealt with a lot of injury trouble, but still a promising young player. Key part of what they're building around in Washington. Here is Austin, tiptoe on the baseline and lays it in.
What a finish. Incredible circus shot inside. Shakira Austin is dangerous.
So no Mitchell, no Boston on the floor right now for Indiana. Where will they look for offense? They'll go Lexi Hull's direction.
That time Dantas coasts out of that step up, and it creates confusion. Are you switching or are you staying? Lexi Hull doing a really good job of reading that.
Hull into double figures. That's right at her 10 points per game, which is a career high. Ainksler spinning on Bonner. Hull got a hand in. Citron a shot fake and hits the deep two. Hull shaking off Citron. Pulls up, 2 more.
How about the pivot and the ball fakes? Creative scoring.
Hull is 5 of 7 from the field as Edwards spins and flips it in.
Their post-up game has really been exceptional tonight. They just haven't made enough threes, and they haven't gotten to the free throw line.
It's a 31-point quarter for Indiana. They've outscored the Mystics by 10. Bonner had her pass deflected. Edwards with a steal. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. And Washington turns it over. Sydney Colson finds Dantas. Here is Mitchell back onto the floor after a strong third quarter. Mitchell had it knocked away. Foul on Indiana.
We're going to see Kelsey Goulet. That's what the officials saw.
Here's Citron on the drive, and he draws the foul. Here's a look at what Sonia Citron has. You can see is what really stands out. 47% shooting, 40% from the three-point line coming into tonight. She's 3 of 6 this evening, so she hasn't gotten her normal slate of opportunities, but continues to knock down shot at a high rate. Mitchell gets by Dolson, flips it up, can't get the roll.
Washington got an opportunity right here.
Sykes tries to take advantage and gets to the rim.
Yeah, good timeout by Stephanie White. You got to guard the ball first.
10 points. Stephanie White came into that huddle to let her team know we need to stop it right now. The fouls need to stop and we need to get something going offensively.
I don't think that's what Stephanie White drew up.
So too is Sydney Colson. Both back on the floor. Citron drives on Hull, gets the step, gets the finish.
And Lexi Hull, I think, lost her balance right there in guarding Citron. It's a good take, though. Good read by Citron.
A 16-point lead has been cut in half. It's still over 8 minutes left to play here. Hull on the drive, gets underneath. Kick out Mitchell. Hull with the shot clock down to 4. Mitchell drives inside, loses the handle, and it's a shot clock violation. Washington has played 7 games. 6 of them have been decided by 2 possessions or less, including this matchup between these two teams last week. And Sykes banks that one home. It's a 6-point game.
The twist action at the nail by Iriefin causes the switch. It's a great take by Sykes. Really well-designed play, and I have not seen that set all game.
It's a 10-0 run for Washington. Indiana was threatening to run away with this one. We got a whole brand new ball game here. Indiana's offense has looked a bit stagnant here on this end as Bonner tries to create, throws up a wild shot. Mystics are shooting 58% from the field here tonight. Lob inside, Sykes extra pass, Dolson's open. He's a good 3-point shooter. Fever caught a break there. And Iriefin slow to get up. Fever at 5-on-4. Boston spinning, draws the foul, and will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul shooter on the year.
See, that's where AB's confidence and understanding of the game. She sees Iriefin down. She knows they got numbers. She gets it, drives it, draws the foul.
And Boston misses them both. So the drought continues here for Indiana.
It's where you got to really communicate defensively right now. Well, that action right there is good for Washington.
Sykes gets by McDonald and lays it in. Brittany Sykes starting to take over. And a 16-point lead is down to 4, and Stephanie White wants another timeout.
Let's see if Stephanie White changes her defense in any way in that middle third action, because I'm sure Sydney Johnson's going right back to it.
Here is Boston, sees 2 bodies, shot clock down to 5. Boston spun away from it. Howard too far underneath. It's another shot clock violation.
That's the other thing too, 8.
Leah Boston was 4 for 5 when these two teams matched up last week. She's 4 for 5 here again tonight. She's been her efficient self, not getting the shot attempt she'd like, and Sykes just continues to attack.
Sykes just putting her head down and driving.
Just a stunning turn of events here, a 14-0 run. Boston puts it in 2. Melvin draws the foul.
So puts Indiana over the bonus. Or it puts Washington.
But 2 of 2 from the line, and Chamber with a brand new point guard in Erin McDonald. Hardship exception came in 2 days ago. Here is McDonald. First, there's a whistle.
Indiana's done a nice job feeding the post.
Mitchell off the screen, finds some space. Oh, it's a much-needed 3. Sykes back on the attack, and she gets to the rim with ease again.
You got to keep the ball in front, Pat. You have to guard the ball first. Action second.
Mitchell with 18 points tonight, spinning around underneath. Donald, the lefty, lets it fly, and it rims out. Dykes already with 10 in the quarter. Looking to add on to it. This time, kick out. Shot clock down to 5. Citron being hounded. Does she see it? Sykes didn't see the pass coming. Mitchell launches.
That's certainly the way it's been for Washington all season. That's not going to change.
We were just trying to hold on at home here. Just 5 points in the 4th. Citron driving on Boston, the right-handed scoop.
Well, Washington's doing such a good job in the middle third, manipulating switches and they are aggressive downhill.
Mitchell trying to answer. Boston into the corner. All driving on Citron, the left-handed pass, and it's Howard.
Good dive on the weak side by Natasha Howard. Really nice delivery.
They've been doing all of this. They've hit just 1-3 all night. They've relentlessly attacked the paints. Melbourne trying to make it 2. Just 1 of 9 from 3 for Washington.
They're just running middle third, pick and roll, ball screen, ghost action, whatever it takes, and shooters in the corner.
Mitchell cut off there by Sykes. Boston with a shot clock down to 5. Backing in on Dolson. Kick out McDonald.
Gotta hold your defense right here. Keep going to that middle third action.
Sykes got Hull on the wrong foot. Hull able to recover on the switch. It was Iriafin. Melvin. She can't finish inside. Mitchell likes this matchup. Drifts into the corner. Shot clock winding down on Indiana a lot here in the 4th. McDonald, head full of steam. Shifty and got to the rim. He's got the defensive assignment on Sykes. The 2 hit the deck and jump ball is the call.
See, this is where Lexi Hell does a good job.
If you are able to hold on here, you will remember that sequence with the bucket and the jump ball. Howard has the size advantage on Sykes here. And Indiana wins the tip.
How about Ari McDonald? 1 practice, 1 shooter on.
He's got the assignment here. McDonald trying to use that Boston screen. McDonald inside. Mitchell hangs, plays it in, and a foul. Kelsey Mitchell trying to put the finishing touches on this one.
The incredible hang time.
And Mitchell gets the bounce. 21 points. Any player on either team. Indiana with a little bit of breathing room. Dolson, extra pass underneath. Iriafin the patience and draws the foul.
Stop the clock games that they've been in this season.